So I've played a lot of mobile games in the last few months, and one title that caught my eye was Epic 7. Probably one of the best anime mobile games right now on the mobile scene that you can play, and man, I want to talk to you guys about it. So let's jump right into it. So I do want to say I am very impressed with Epic 7's cutscenes, and as well as all of the characters, each with their very own in-depth backstory that ties into the overarching story and the main quest, with the main character by the name of Roz, which is a badass. I actually like Roz. But as you will notice by playing through the game, you will notice that a couple characters, or majority of them, is actually in the main story. So it's definitely fun seeing them in the overarching story, playing through them, especially through all of chapter 1, which was a doozy. But before we go any deeper into why I think Epic 7 is one of the best anime based mobile games that you can play right now in 2022, let's talk about what exactly is Epic 7. So Epic 7 is a Korean mobile RPG developed by Super Creative and published by Smilegate and Megaport for Android and iOS devices. Now, the pure gameplay and the combat is turn-based. So I know some people don't like turn-based, but hear me out. This is a very nice turn-based. Now, I do want to say it does have an auto mechanic, which basically just allows you to grind the game freely without having to actually be touching the game or actually playing on the game. So you can do other stuff while the game is grinding out for you or running through your specific dungeon runs. But I know most games do a bad job at this, but I feel Epic 7 has done its justice and allows players to cover a lot of ground on the game. And I mean, it's a massive game between going from story to PvP to all the other PvE related quests that you can do, which there's a lot and plenty of, so you'll be spending a lot of time in this game. Probably one of the most notable things that I want to point out, which is kind of like the biggest deal breaker and what really made me spend a lot of time into this game, was the fact of the animated cinematic scenes. And right now you're probably seeing it on screen right now of a couple characters that are doing their ults and stuff. Oh man. And then here's another fun part. They even spent time to animate some of these cutscenes inside of story, which makes it literally feel like I'm watching an entire anime right now. Like Epic 7 is its own world, its own story, and it has its own animated. For all my anime fans out there, and if you like a good anime game, definitely hop in Epic 7. If you already are playing Epic 7, then please tell me like what's your builds below. And then if you want to hop into my Discord, show me your teams, show me what you're doing, Wyvern hunts, what you got. I'm still technically new. I just finished chapter 1. Right now I'm on chapter 2, and I'm just kind of just slowly like trying to bang out everything, and I'm about to go through chapter 2 so I can get Adventure Roz. It's definitely fun. Now, of course, Epic 7 is a gacha game, and I want to make that quick note for anybody out there. It is a gacha game at heart, so most of the characters you do acquire are through summons. Now, Epic 7 do help out a lot of free-to players by helping us get a lot of currency that allows us to summon for free just through playing a game, or if you do the connections, which is basically the Epic 7's way of helping out free to players of getting some decent characters that can help them through the game. And then there's also Moonlight's Blessing, which is basically another same like connections, but you get one main character that can really help you like fly through PvP, fly through story mode, which the character I chose was Arbiter Vildred, and I also did choose Judge Kisei. Honestly, Vildred is probably one of the most best characters I've played with, and he kind of just one-shots everything no matter what I'm doing. His entire kit and abilities is amazing. Now, I do know most gacha games can be daunting to people because a lot of people don't like to spend money in a game, or you feel like you get shafted a lot, but I haven't really got much shafted a lot on Epic 7. Like, granted, yes, I had to do a couple summons to try to get certain characters, but I didn't spend any money, and I got some decent powerhouses, and I got some decent characters that literally got me through majority of chapter 1, and is at least helping me through PvP, so I'm not getting completely obliterated. But it works. If you haven't touched Epic 7, I highly recommend for you guys to go on over to your respective stores, and I want you to literally download this game. And if you're new, please tell me your experience. If you've already been playing it, let me know in the comment section below like where you're at. Are you just now playing it, or what's your teams, who you got, what's like, I want to talk to you guys in the comment section below about it. Another quick note, this game is around about 4 gigs of data just through multiple patches. They actually just released an high definition pack, which basically upgraded and enhanced the actual experience of the animated scenes. So it looks even better. Even though the scenes looked good before, now it looks better. Even a little bit more enjoyable too, especially when you're running through the dungeons or the runs, PvP, story, and your characters are doing ults, which you're probably seeing on the screen right now of a couple of my characters doing their ults, and you can see exactly what I mean. And I'm trying to get some of the cutscenes that is more of a text base and the characters pop up on the screen. I'm trying to say, you'll probably see them right now above me. But with awesome characters to play with, a massive overarching story to play through, and an abundance of PvE quests to play through, you'll definitely have a fun time playing through Epic 7, and the game is always being updated and new stuff is being released constantly. And I definitely subscribe to the channel, guys, if you want more RPG related content, and especially newly releases, first impressions, live streams. Definitely subscribe if you like the gaming / tech world and the lifestyles behind it. Definitely subscribe. I will be bringing more content for you guys. And as always, it's been your host, Chaos DTV, signing out. Peace.
Manifest. I don't sleep, that's so weak, don't plan to rest. I'm from a hood where you die if you don't pack a vest. No culinary degrees, but whipping crack the best. Chefing, hard times taught lessons. Praying every night to pull up in park Benzes. What's my home is what you call trenches. You wouldn't last a day seeing life through all lenses. It's all tension, no sun, and rain and plenty. Full-time job, still can never make a penny.